This is episode 25 of Talk Magic to Me for November 15th, 2014.
Welcome everybody to Talk Magic to Me, the critical Disney discussion podcast that takes a deeper look at the wonderful world that is Disney. I'm one of your hosts, Danielle.
I'm Prince Eric.
I'm DJ Jazzy Jeff JD. How's it hanging?
And I'm Rachel.
Hey guys.
Woo! Yeah, we didn't mess it up this time.
No, we didn't. Isn't this wonderful?
Hey, they didn't know about that until you said it.
Well,
they need to know our failures.
yeah, it's okay.
Oh, man.
God, I have a secret. It's gonna be in the bloopers. It's
Oh
okay.
no!
It's okay. You'll hear it. Well, yeah, hey guys, welcome to our new episode of Talk Magic to Me, where today we'll be talking about Big Hero 6.
Woo!
Y'all,
How exciting is this?
very
Pretty
exciting.
Man, I gotta tell you guys, I really freaking love this movie.
Good.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Cried multiple times. I'm
That
just
was
going to
good.
admit that now.
Me too. I had tissues, I had to blow my nose a few times.
Of course you did. I was like, man, this is manipulating people so hard.
Hey, I am satisfied with my care.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I sort of knew I was going to cry anyway, but it's just like, I'm not going to cry. I'm so going to cry.
Yeah.
I didn't. It takes me something very specific to cry during a movie.
Field
Unless
I
you're
could
Toy
understand why
Story,
you
yeah.
would, I just didn't.
Yeah, unless your name's Toy Story 3, it's not working.
Or Field of Dreams and Eric's.
No, Field
No,
of
I did
Dreams
not-
is mine.
not
I
cry
can't
in
not
Toy Story
cry.
3.
Anytime I watch that, no matter how many times I see it, I always cry.
Yes, that is true. But for good reason, I've heard a lot of people cry at that movie. So
Number 9 on the top 100 tearjerkers list of all
Really?
time. Yep. Number
Really?
1, you wouldn't think this, but it's E.T.
Oh, I cry at that all
Yeah,
the
I
time.
could see that.
I don't know why. I
can
don't
see
see
it.
the ending as sad.
I don't think it's sad. It's more it's like the music and just the emotional tie you have to it. I don't know.
It's a boy and his
I
blank
had zero
story.
emotional tie to it.
What's that, Rachel?
I had no emotional tie to
Oh.
E.T. I didn't like the movie.
Some weird alien.
No, E.T. Gosh.
People don't understand Spielberg, man.
Yeah, what the heck? Rude.
Sorry.
It's okay. As long as you like Jurassic Park, it's fine.
Hey, I'm gonna be watching that
Oh, yeah.
soon, you know.
And still have
Good.
not seen
Jurassic
any of
Park?
those movies.
Yeah,
How?
Jurassic Park, and I have not seen them either.
How?
Good thing Jen's not here.
I know, I think she would kill us after mentioning it so many times, and we still haven't watched it.
I don't even know how it's physically possible.
Hey, well, you know, whatever. I don't know what to say.
Just like whatever.
No comeback for that, because you know you're wrong.
Well, I'm gonna watch it soon. I had to push it back because I just read To Kill a Mockingbird, and so I wanted to watch the movie.
I literally tried to kill a mockingbird. Didn't go over so well.
Did you really?
No.
Oh my god.
My word.
It just gets so serious. It's like,
Right?
did you
Like,
really?
Wait a minute.
It's a joke.
This took a turn for the worst.
You know.
Yep. That's where it always turns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know. That's what happens when you're on Talk Magic to me.
It's true.
Mhm.
Yep.
So,
100%.
you know.
Now let's move on to this day in Disney history for November 15th, 2014. It's technically the year that we are now, but not the year we're going to be talking about.
Indeed.
Mine is going to be in 2008. Mary Poppins has celebrated its stage version by Disney and Cameron McIntosh and opens in Los Angeles a Mansion Theater. I always got to go for the theater things.
Very nice.
Interesting.
I've never seen that on Broadway.
I haven't seen it on Broadway. I've seen it as a play before.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's pretty good.
I've heard very good things about the play and the musical, so.
Who doesn't love using pulleys and wires to fly on stage?
You right.
Me?
What about the
I'm afraid of heights.
what about the people in Spider-Man the musical?
Apparently that was
Well,
really
you know.
weird. My sister saw that. She said it was really weird.
It was. It was really weird. I had
saw
fun,
it, JD?
but it was weird. Oh yes, of course I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
I was like, oh, it sure was weird, but I can't say I didn't have fun. It was fun. It was just really weird.
All right, okay. I feel you. I guess I'll
We'll pass
go
it on
next.
to Danielle.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt you?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, just want to make sure. So my day, or year, is in 1989. On this day, Walt Disney Pictures released their 28th animated film, The Little Mermaid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I think it was like the release to selected theaters because it goes on to say it will be generally released 2 days later and then obviously go on to win 2 Academy Awards. And obviously what makes it special is it's the first classic fairy tale that Disney adapted since Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, I thought you were going to say what makes it special is that it's the movie with Prince Eric in it.
Oh, you're right. Well, that does make it special.
No, thank you.
Well, we don't want to stroke your ego, so we weren't going to bring that up.
Yeah, Rachel just brought it down. Thank you, Rachel.
Let's bring it back down to the real level.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I love you. I swear.
Oh, did you hear that? That was so nice.
Oh, thank you.
Who wants to go next?
I
I'll
guess
go.
I'll do it. Oh.
I'll go. On this date in 1980, which is actually 1 week to the day after my parents got married, they got married on November 8th, 1980. This is November 15th. Big Thunder Railroad Mountain opens in Frontierland in Walt Disney World.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a very fun ride.
That is a fun ride.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of, I love when like you're going up the hill and it's all rickety rackety and stuff.
Yeah.
So cool.
I
A
always
lot of fun.
felt like it was just too much. It didn't hold you down enough, so it's just like, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Especially if you're riding with a smaller person, and it's just like, okay, you're gonna be crushed, by the way.
You know.
Just to let you know.
Yeah. In case you're unaware.
But it's still tons of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very nice.
Alright, guess I get to close this gravy train.
You do.
In
Hop on the
2004...
gravy. Hop on the gravy, bro.
Yeah. In the year of 2004, it is reported that Walt Disney Company has bought the assets of CrossGen Entertainment, which is a comic book publisher who has declared bankruptcy, as so many comic book publishers do.
Wow. Of
Yeah.
course, see, we should have known that you'd pick a comic book one, but that's cool. That's
Second I
great.
saw it, I was
comic
like, yeah.
book today. Let's not bash comic books, okay?
Yeah.
No, comic books are awesome.
Good.
Our comic book store has the Talk Magic to Me flyer in it, so I'm just like, yeah, comic book
Oh,
store.
That's
Snap.
awesome.
That's what's up.
I put one in my library, too.
Good.
My library took mine down.
Not
Oh,
cool.
man.
So rude.
You know,
Sucks.
I'll have to see if mine's still up, because I keep forgetting to check, because I'm just usually when I've been going to the library, I'm in a rush, so I haven't been looking, so,
Makes sense.
yeah.
I tend to avoid my library after I have like a large amount of fines.
Eh,
It's just sort of like, I
You
don't
know.
want to pay those.
Yeah, doesn't it suck? You have to pay fines.
That's
I just
life.
forget that they're in my hands.
Yeah, it happens.
Yup.
For sure.
Well, this was a fun this day in Disney history, wasn't it? November
Pretty
15th.
legit. Yeah.
It was. Very unique picks we had today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll pass it to you, Eric, to do the talk about a brief look at Big Hero 6 and the little history it has. Or, well, I guess I
Sure.
shouldn't say little history because it was a comic book series, right?
Yeah.
Did any of you
was.
guys read the comic book series?
I've
No.
read it.
Oh,
Why?
really? You actually did?
Yeah.
Back when, so how it started was when Disney acquired, they bought Marvel Comics. They wanted to make a movie based on one of the comics, but they wanted it to be one that was very obscure and one that people weren't going to know. And so when they searched for them, searched for which one that would be, they found the Big Hero 6, which is one they had never heard of, and some of them were really big, Marvel comic fans, and they'd never heard of that one, so they thought, well, if I've never heard of this one, then nobody's heard of this one, so we should do this. And they wanted to do that so that they could take liberties with it, because they didn't want people to know what changes they had made, so they wanted one nobody had heard of or nobody really knew the story to. So that's the basic gist of how it got started, and then that just turned into they pitched the idea for the script, and they they got it okayed, and they went ahead and made the movie.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is
Yep.
cool. Very nice.
Because I remember when I heard of it, I was like, "What? Big Hero 6? Are you kidding me?"
And see, JD,
Like,
you
that's what
actually
you're
heard
doing?
of that comic,
Oh yeah.
and when they
I was
picked
like,
it
"No way."
purposefully because nobody had heard of it.
Yeah. I was
But
like, "Wow."
yeah.
Did you like the comic book series a lot, JD?
It's it's nothing that special. It just kind of exists. It's just kind of like, oh, Japanese superheroes.
Is it really
Cool.
different than the movie?
Oh yeah, it's completely like it's nothing.
I think
really
see,
the
that's
same.
what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Which tends to happen anyway.
Like Wasabi no Ginger is not a black guy. He's an Asian guy because it's Japan. He's a sushi
Right.
chef because
Makes
I was
sense.
like, all right.
Now, here's a question. Which one do you think is better, the movie or the comic books, or are they both on the same playing field?
I think it kind of depends. I think the movie kind of had that Disney flair going on, so you get like that, that little Disney isms. So it's good to kind of get people introduced to it, but the comic is just kind of like, here's a whole bunch of people who get together and form a superhero team. So there's not really. It has like, I think 6. It has like maybe 12 issues or something. So it's not that long. So I would say,
Oh.
yeah, it doesn't really have that much. I think they're cooler. Like the comic book versions of them are cooler. Like some of the powers, like Fred, I guess that was his name, right? Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
I think he can actually like turn into a giant monster. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. But as opposed to having a suit. But for what they did, it was fine. I would say, I don't know. I would be like, they're both equal in different ways.
Okay. That was a very nice answer.
Yeah, I was like, I can't pick.
Yeah.
It's like, don't make me pick one.
Yeah.
I'll say that Baymax is better in the movie, obviously.
Baymax is amazing.
Wasn't he supposed to be like a butler in the comics?
No, he's just like a giant. He's basically a killer robot.
Really?
Not a killer robot, but he's not like a medicine robot or anything. It's just like, hey, I made this really cool battle robot. It's gonna beat you now. That was it. And they're just like, no, we won't do that yet. We'll save that.
We'll make him all big and cuddly
big
and
and
adorable.
fluffy.
That's another part I almost cried at. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, no, don't do it.
God.
You right?
We'll get into that, of course. Now, before we get into the Grubs, I just want to ask you guys, what did we think of the short film before this, Feast?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I
Winston,
loved it.
so adorable.
You loved
Yeah,
it?
I liked it. Yeah.
It was Paperman again, or at least the animation was.
Yeah, I really loved
Yeah.
the animation.
Yeah, I was like, it's in color. We're so close. We're so close to a full-length feature with that
Yeah.
animation. It's almost here.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I thought it was very good, too. I haven't heard good
Yeah.
things about it, though.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really care for it.
What is
Surprising. I thought
everybody's
it was
favorite Pixar short film that happens before the movie?
La
I can-
Luna.
Tell you mine. Which one was that?
Oh.
Brave.
Pixar or just Disney? I guess it's just
Well,
Disney.
any of them. Any
Well,
of them.
yeah,
Okay,
any.
Okay, yeah. Paperman
Mine
all
is,
day.
I don't know what it's called, but the one where the guy plays chess against himself.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it was
Oh,
for
that
Toy
was
Story
a good
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget what that's called, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
The Monsters Inc. one I remember was the birds on the telephone pole.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, everyone loves that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Paperman's a good one, though.
Yeah, Paperman's just, it's
Yeah.
top. It's top. I can't. I'm like, nope.
I think my favorite one would have to be the Blue Umbrella.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that
really
one
good,
was
too.
Yeah.
Before,
I
what
love
movie was
that
that
one.
before?
I can't remember what movie it was from, but I
Monsters,
remember
yeah.
just...
That's
Oh,
right, 'cause
yeah,
I
was
remember
it?
I was with Danielle, we saw that together. I
That's
remember
right,
that.
we did. That was a fun movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah. You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen Monsters
Oh, it's
U.
good.
Wow.
It was pretty good.
I have
Yeah, I
to check
thought
it
it was
out.
good.
I just wasn't a big
I mean, I
fan
like
of
the
Monsters
first one
Inc.
more,
in
but-
general, so I was just like, I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one
Well.
never did it for me.
Well, JD, this really puts a big wall in our friendship.
Not to say it's bad, like I don't hate the movie or anything, and I love the Abominable Snowman, clearly.
Okay.
We're
Well,
not
'cause he's, like, the
Jen
best
or
character.
anything here.
Yeah, not
But-
on the level of Jen.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a pretty good list of short films there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me personally, I thought La Luna was better than the actual movie it followed, which was Brave.
Yeah.
What was La Luna?
That's the one where the little boy and his his father and grandfather, I guess, harvest stars on the moon.
Oh, I haven't
It was
seen
so
that
cute.
one.
All right, so let us move into our Grubs section, the part of the show where we chew on some slimy yet satisfying topics.
Ew.
Oh.
Yummy.
Warning.
Yummy. He said yummy.
Warning?
We might
But
have
yummy.
spoilers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Good point,
definite
JD.
spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoiler
we are.
warning.
I know
we are gonna have
mine
spoilers.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
So today we'll be talking about an array of topics. Eric will be talking about sacrificing movies. Not sure exactly what that entails, but I'm excited. I'll be talking about something called the Ig Nobel Prize. Rachel will be talking about strong female roles in Disney. An awesome topic.
I didn't know we were going to talk about it. I would have thought of a punnier name. I didn't know we were
Wow.
going to say them.
No, that's okay. I usually go through them, because other podcasts do that. So I'll do it.
Funny.
But let's go to JD now, where he's going to talk about. I won't even say it. You go ahead, JD. You bring it to the table.
Alright, what I am discussing today for this is the need for superhero, specifically when we're talking about superhero movies, the need for sequels. And, as always, super spoilers here, but,
Yes.
in traditional superhero movie fashion, what is the first movie? It's the origin. It's this guy, this happens to this, Tony Stark gets hit with shrapnel, he's gonna die in a cave, he has a box of scraps, builds Iron Man, fights bigger Iron Man, the end. That's the movie. That's the setup. And that's the setup for everything that's gonna happen. So, usually, and this pertains to Big Hero 6 in that as much as I enjoyed Big Hero 6, it was very by the numbers. Like, if you've seen a superhero movie, you're like, this is happening, this is the beat, then we go to this, then we go to this, then there we go. And so, to me, sequels are very important, specifically for this big superhero renaissance with movies that we have, because you need to flesh out everything. Like, if you notice, Heroes' friends, how much development did they have? Nothing.
Yeah.
It was like, here's their personalities, bye. It was a boy and his blank story at heart, really, but with a superhero coding.
Right.
And so when we get sequels, we get to go further and things get to blow up more and stuff like that. Like, Avengers is fun, but
Yes.
Age of Ultron, that's gonna be dope.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yes, because we actually get to know more about the heroes and stuff now, so we don't have to just deal with them, getting together and confronting this. It's like, no, we get to dive more into them now, so I think that works better. And so, when it comes to Big Hero 6, I really enjoyed it, but I am really anticipating the sequel.
Yeah, what you just said about the sequels, I think this would be an awesome movie to put a sequel to. Or like a
Yes.
TV show.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely left it open for a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you can tell at the end of a movie if it's totally over or if it's open for another sequel. And I saw that this one's going to be open, and it's
Yeah.
awesome.
And someone made
Now,
a good...
I have to ask,
Ooh.
since I've already asked Danielle this, did any of you guys stay for the after credit scene?
Yeah, I did. I knew. I was like, there has to be an after credit scene. This is technically a Marvel movie, so there has to
'Cause
be an
I'm
after credit scene.
See, I'm stupid. I didn't stay. Whatever.
Oh man, you always stay after a movie, especially
You-
in anything
For
with Marvel.
Marvel.
You gotta stay. You gotta stay.
This is the first Marvel movie I've seen in theaters.
wow. I'm impressed.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
impressed actually.
The famous one of those is that Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or whatever it's called. At the end of it, if you stay all the way to the end of the credits after it, he comes back on. He says, "Wow, you're still here? Come on, go, leave. The movie's over."
Fourth wall totally being broken.
Oh, that whole movie, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Completely.
definitely.
It was great.
Yes.
The sequel that I think of the most is The Dark Knight.
I mean, yeah. Look at that thing.
Because if I don't know how you guys feel about the first movie, but it's my least favorite in the trilogy.
It's
I watched
my.
none of those movies.
You should.
What?
You should.
They're good. I
Yeah, they
I
should.
like them.
I just don't like Batman.
You
How is that even possible?
Well, we have Batman with us right now.
you don't like Batman.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't let the internet
I
hear
don't
you.
like Batman.
Oh my god. Internet loves Batman.
All right. Well, JD, thank you for your grub.
You're welcome.
So now we're gonna move on to Eric. So Eric, tell us about your grub today.
Well, mine is about that post-credit scene where Fred sees that his father was a superhero, and I was just I was just thinking about this, and that idea has been done a lot. One that I immediately came to mind when I thought of it, and so if we could come up with different ones where the parent revealed to the child that they were a superhero, and then maybe or maybe not the child took after them. And start with JD, because JD's going to say the most obvious one that I immediately thought of.
Huh. I would actually have to think about that, because it's
Really?
been a while.
There's one
Rachel looks like.
there's one
I got
that
one.
Rachel,
would
go
Mine.
first.
Yeah.
Go first.
think of Marvel
Hercules?
Comics.
Oh, damn.
Hercules.
Yeah.
The first one I think about.
Yeah.
Hercules? Yeah, you could think Hercules.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Damn.
Do you want me to
I
say
mean,
it? JD's
The
going to be kicking
Incredibles?
himself once I see it. The Incredibles, I thought that too.
Yeah.
The main one that this scene almost took exactly after, except for the fact that the parent was dead, but it was at the end of Spider-Man when he finds that his father was the Green Goblin, and then he becomes the Hobgoblin,
Right,
where he
right,
goes
okay.
into his room and he sees all of the stuff. That was
Gotcha.
almost the same thing to me. That's what I
Yeah.
thought JD was going to go.
I thought, because you said hero specifically, so I didn't think about
Oh,
that.
you weren't thinking of the villain.
Yeah. Because otherwise I
Yeah.
would have been like, yeah, Spider-Man. You right.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Eric.
That's my group.
Very nice. Thank you. So my grub's a little longer, but I hope it will fill your brains with knowledge, because it sure filled mine with knowledge. Knowledge, I know.
No.
We're on a video right now, so Rachel just did this expression, and I
I
responded.
keep
to
making
it.
faces at people.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a little awkward. Just kidding. Yeah, there she goes.
That's my job.
Okay,
I make
okay.
things awkward. That's the
works.
point.
That works.
Perfect.
Exactly. There you go. Perfect. Very good. Very good. So my grub today is focusing on technology and innovation because, you know, Big Hero 6, our protagonist, is and his brother, I should say, are robotics prodigies in their own right. And so I wanted to talk about how this movie sort of compares to, not completely, but like in the same sense of Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, that's not the movie I thought you were going to talk about.
I was going to say Ratatouille. I know you might have been thinking Incredibles.
No, I was thinking of Wall-E.
Okay, well, that too.
Technology.
Well, I was going to say Ratatouille just because that movie calls us to create, and I think Big Hero 6 also gives us a call to create. And also gives us a lens to look deeper at the world around us. So, Disney has promoted this idea a lot with Big Hero 6. They had, I think you guys have heard of the World's Fair in New York City.
Yeah.
You guys heard? So, they had, or I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The World Maker Fair in New York
Okay.
City.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said that wrong, yeah.
I know the World's Fair is something as well.
Yeah, because I said it completely wrong, but yeah, World Maker Fair. Basically, they had a thing about Big Hero 6. Disney sponsored the World Maker Fair because Big Hero 6 is all about creating and do-it-yourself technology and stuff. So with that in mind, I want to take it a step further, and today I want to talk to you guys about this prize I heard about because it's called the Ig Nobel Prize. Have you guys heard of this at all?
Nah.
No.
But you've heard of the Nobel Prize, obviously.
Of course.
Yes. Just making sure, but I assumed you guys
What's
would.
that?
It's like I've never heard. This is brand new information. So the Ig Nobel Prize was created in 1991, and it recognizes achievements that at first seem silly, but then you look at it a little deeper and you're like, oh, that's actually really cool. So it's a play on words. Ig Nobel meaning lowness or meanness, and then the Nobel Prize. Or I should say Ig Nobel, not Ig Nobel. The awards honor all kinds of achievements, from physics to peace to art, and they have people come and show their discoveries or inventions. It's really cool. And just to let you guys know, the Friday after Thanksgiving, they always have a podcast about these inventions. So you guys should listen to that. I'll put that in the show notes.
Don't go shopping. Listen to that podcast.
Exactly.
There's online stores now.
Yeah,
Go to
there's
Amazon.
online stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Monday? Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Cyber
Oh,
Monday,
really?
yeah.
Yep.
Amazon's already started their discounts.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
day
exactly.
after
I feel like they're cheating.
Halloween.
Yeah, so don't go out shopping on Friday. Wait for Cyber Monday. On Friday, listen to, I think it's called Science Friday. Yeah, that's what
Is it
it's
on
called.
the make?
No, that's something completely different.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, so this will just be talking about the Ig Nobel Awards, and I'm actually going to go into some of the people who won this year because these discoveries or looks at things are amazing. So let's see. Okay, so one of the winners in physics, the people were from Japan. They measured friction between the floor and a banana skin.
Oh, that's if you could really slip on a banana peel.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's cool.
I think Mythbusters did that.
I know. I need to watch Mythbusters because that sounds like an awesome
You
show.
know,
I've
like
never
how many
watched it.
banana peels would it take to really slip on?
Yeah.
Remember they did it, they like placed them all out.
Yeah.
Really?
So that there was no chance that he couldn't step on them, and they blindfolded Adam.
Oh.
And he did slip on them, but
Okay.
it wasn't that slippery.
Yeah, I don't know if they did it on like certain types of floor or something. But
How did
yeah,
that stereotype even get started?
that's a really good
I don't know
question.
who started that.
Cartoons, Charlie Chaplin, who knows?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, why did that
Yeah.
person decide that? Oh, I'm going to put a banana peel on the floor and I'm going to slip on it. Like, if
It's
that
true.
had never been done before, I would never think to do that.
That's true.
Yeah, me neither.
One of life's great mysteries.
That's true. What a great mystery it is.
No one will ever know.
I know. So another winner I want to talk about is from the Neuroscience Prize. And the winners for this were from China and Canada. And they were trying to understand what happens in the brains of people who see the face of Jesus in a piece of toast. I thought that was really cool.
That's interesting.
And the last one I put was a public health prize. The winners were from India, the Czech Republic, Japan, and the U.S. And they investigated. You guys are going to laugh mainly at me and Jen.
Good.
They investigated whether it is mentally hazardous for a human being to own a cat.
Yeah, probably
Yes.
is.
Yes.
No, it's not, but whatever.
Oh, they decided that they found out it wasn't?
It doesn't say what they decided.
Oh, not
But
yet.
they'll probably talk about that in the podcast they
It'd be
do.
mentally
Science
hazardous to me if I were at
No,
Yeah,
God,
you right.
guys. I love my kitty cat. She makes my brain so happy.
I don't think so.
think it really
Dogs
depends
make
on the
you
cat.
happy.
It does
That's
depend on
right.
the cat, and it depends, like, on
Yeah,
a lot
but
of
dogs
things.
can be mean too.
Yeah, they can.
Like,
Yeah,
I know
dogs can
some
be
pretty
mean, too.
rude cats.
Oh, yeah.
Dogs
a
and
dog
cats
that
can
just-
both be mean.
Yeah. My cousin
I-
has a dog that just hates me for no reason. I can't figure it out.
Aww.
Just barks at me all the time. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know what I did.
So yeah, those are a few of the winners. But then after I wrote my topic out, I found this really awesome website that I felt I could not go on without mentioning. They had this, well, the website was called the X Prize Challenge, and they did something where they had young kids, that would be Heroes age, enter their innovative experiments to make the world a better place.
Ooh.
And there are 6 winners, and I watched every entry video, or the winner entry videos, and some of these are incredible. I definitely encourage everyone to check them out. One kid talked about curing world thirst and hunger by like making this, I guess harnessing salt water and making it fresh water to plant food in the ground like seeds, but then it would also drop into these little canisters to make fresh water.
I don't watch these things because it makes me feel inadequate.
It made me feel
As
so
a human
inadequate.
being, it's just like, wow, you're doing this at 7. What am I doing at 17?
Yeah. It was incredible, and it makes me feel like when people say these days that kids aren't as smart as back then, I totally disagree with that. I think kids are still just as educated. Like, these kids were amazing. I'll definitely
Educative and inventive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
that's
on
a
their
good
own.
way to
It's
say it, yeah.
amazing.
Walt Disney knew.
It is. Exactly, right there. That's a great point. I think
Yep.
Big Hero 6 encourages that type of mentality, just like Walt Disney would have wanted, so yeah, definitely check that out. And I think Big Hero 6, like I said before, inspires us to create as Walt Disney did.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can definitely learn something from it, and obviously these people are proving it on a day-to-day basis. So that is my grub.
Very nice.
Thank you. Now,
Very cool.
last but not least, let us move to Rachel.
No.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, thanks. Eric loves me, and I know. Wow,
You know.
wow.
Wow.
The love in this call just like plummeted. You know,
Man.
whatever.
Self-esteem shot.
Man.
So my grub is about the strong woman roles in Disney today that I've noticed. I noticed it a lot in Big Hero 6, like with Honey Lemon and Go-Go. I really liked their characters and how they were thought out, and to be not just a female interest, but as smart inventors themselves. Other ones that I thought were Rapunzel from Tangled. I had to bring up Anna and Elsa from Frozen. Sorry, just have to.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
It's
we
true.
already talked
It's
about
true.
that.
It's true. At least for Anna.
Maleficent from the new Maleficent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Merida from Brave. I have to bring that up too.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Mia Thermopolis, if any of you guys remember that from Princess Diaries.
Yes.
Love
Okay.
that movie.
Okay.
And then Mary Poppins was my last one.
Okay.
Very good.
And I was thinking about what they'd done really that had shown true strength in what they've been showing in their movie. And Brave was what I remember mainly being the first animated movie that came out to have a strong female role. Now it's just like the first one that I could remember. And then the second one was Maleficent, which I really loved. The live action, it showed that you didn't always need a prince to have a happy ending.
That's very
So
true.
I thought that was another one of
Nobody
the
ever
best ones.
said that you don't need. Nobody ever said that.
But it's a stereotype.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
But that's
Prince
what
and
that
princess live
stereotype
happily
made
ever
by
after.
girls.
No!
That's why we
It's
have
not just
shows
made
like.
by girls.
That's why we have shows like "Say Yes to the Dress" and,
Oh my
and all these
gosh.
wedding shows that are exactly about that, about how girls love that.
I think part of it, I think what you're thinking about is the girls who do it to themselves, but I think there's a lot of girls who don't.
No, I
More
know.
girls that
Yeah.
don't. But I know what you're talking about, but there is a trope.
Yeah, there is.
Definitely. And then lastly was Mia Thermopolis, because I love Princess Diaries 1 and 2. She was like the real life equivalent to Belle I saw. She was the geeky, clumsy, reluctant princess of Genovia. And what girl didn't want to just wake up and be royalty?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be just amazing. It's something that she was thrown into, and that she faced the struggle of this new life, trying to, one, just become a princess, and then two, having to live with either marrying someone and taking the throne or not taking the throne at all, until she stepped up in the end of the movie and just decided, I don't need a man.
Oh, that's
So-
right. Yeah,
Said
the
you
second one.
Need one.
Yeah. Well, and Princess Diaries
Technically,
too.
she needed one because she couldn't take the throne unless she had a husband. Until she talked to Parliament and changed
Well,
the law.
because they felt that they needed two people, and then a joint partnership.
It wasn't. It was
It's
because
not that like
it
she's
was
not
the,
good enough. They just felt that they need. I don't think
No,
they
that
ever
was the point.
They never
That was
said
the
that she
point of-
wasn't good enough by herself.
Well, half the Parliament didn't believe that she was prepared to be a princess.
She was
to be
young.
a queen on her own. She wasn't even that young. She just didn't have.
Yeah, she was
the-
21.
Yeah, the
That's
royal.
Blood.
By the way,
Knowledge.
Chris Pine, who's Captain Kirk in all the newer Star Trek movies, was in that second one,
Yeah.
along with
Yeah.
his father, who was, by the way, Gimli in all the Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I've never
that's
seen
John
Lord
Rhys
of the
Davies, also the voice of Man Ray in SpongeBob.
Yo, man, Ray.
God.
It's true. You go look it up.
Awesome show. Yeah,
So,
sorry, go ahead.
nope, that was basically it.
I was going to say, those are good selections, but you did bring up Belle. I gotta say Belle. Belle. I just gotta say it.
Uh-oh.
Because, you know, I'm saying it not only because I love Belle to death, but
Uh-oh.
because when she came out, she was the first princess to have just be a brunette. And
I've never
True.
thought of that until right
Yeah.
yes, most princesses were blonde, except obviously Snow White, but Snow White was a product of her time.
Yeah.
I guess they
Yeah.
all were.
Yeah, they all were.
Every Disney movie is a product of its time.
now. Ariel
Yeah.
was red.
Ariel was red, but still red hair is kind of exotic.
Everyone
I'd say.
loves redheads.
Yeah.
Everyone.
With Belle, it was just she was very plain, and honestly, me personally, I have brown hair, I have brown eyes. I really like that a lot.
Of course.
So, you know, I'm like, oh, Belle, you're so cool. So,
Such a nerd. That's awesome.
yes, you'll
Yeah.
be reading Harry Potter with me
Read books.
in the library. Yeah, read books and bring the Beast with you.
You don't read.
Call him Adam if you want.
Why?
Beasts don't read books.
Beast reads books.
Beast doesn't know how to read.
Nah.
Beast eats books.
Yeah, Beast eats books. He has this huge library and he doesn't know how to read.
Well, it wasn't like he was hungry. He was
I'm
like
sorry.
7 when he was turned into a beast.
No, he
Right.
was.
But,
you
Remember,
know,
Danielle, we've had this discussion. He was 11.
We have, and I'm just going to say real quick that he was 11, but I think what's cool is that even though people are like, that's a movie mistake, I don't think it's a mistake. I think it's really cool that the Enchantress cursed him at such a young age, because if you look at her, you're like, wait, is she supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy? She cursed the kid at 11. Like, I think it's really cool.
And,
so
and to
I'm
everybody,
just
I
throwing
didn't
that out there.
believe this myself until I watched it, and it is true because they say in the beginning that the curse lasted until his 21st birthday, and that's at the end of the movie. The curse is about to be broken, and then they said during Be Our Guest, Lumiere says 10 years we've been waiting, so it was
Yeah,
when he
it
was
was-
11.
Yep.
So
Oh,
that
I
is
see.
true.
It's legit.
Yeah. So. All right. Thank you for your topic, Rachel. Very nice.
Good indeed.
It is very good to talk about. Actually, I wanted to comment on one more thing. What you said about the girls not being love interests. That does make sense, actually. Like, if you think about it, how usually a guy and a girl always get together. In some way, at least one girl and one guy. And I like that this movie didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear
Literally
you.
not at
Like
all.
the love interest
Yeah.
was Baymax.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody was
Baymax.
loving it.
I
Yeah.
love you, Baymax. I love you too, hero. Oh. This is getting weird.
Wow. Yeah.
Is this a Disney movie?
Yeah?
Oh gosh, it's the X-rated one. Leave, kids.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
you saw one single parental figure. It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
The crazy
One single.
fun aunt. Yeah.
Yeah, the fun aunt.
She was. I will say that character's like my favorite aunt character in like any
Really?
movie I can think of.
Really?
I was like, Aunt May, eat your heart out. There's a new
Yeah,
aunt in
seriously.
town.
That's true. Very true. So, now it's time to give our ratings for this film. So, let's go around. We're going to start with Eric.
Sleeping Beauty's Castle. And that's
All
number
right.
4 out of 5.
Very nice, very nice. Who wants to go next?
Generic castle.
I will also give it a 4 out of 5.
Right.
Sleeping Beauty's Castle. Needs some work,
Yep.
needs some polish, but
Yeah.
good. Good.
Yeah. How about you, Rachel?
I'm gonna have to give it a 5 because I'm biased, and I was really looking forward to this movie, and I liked it a lot.
Good.
Very nice.
Did you know who the man in the kabuki mask was, like, immediately?
No.
I was
Really?
pretty sure.
Yeah,
I did.
I had a strong feeling.
Yeah, I was like, I know, come on. Like, come on.
Come on, it's
I was a
totally
bit,
him.
I knew right before he took it off.
Oh,
I
only
thought
right
to
before you took it
myself-
off?
Yeah, because I'm an idiot like that, you know. Like,
I was like, I've seen this movie a million times. I know who it is.
yeah, that,
You're
yeah.
not fooling me, movie. So
And that's where I will say there were things like that. I am going to give it a Sleeping Beauty's Castle as well.
Good.
4 or 5. It definitely needs some work, but you know what? It was great.
Oh, yeah.
And can I just bring some drama right now?
Yeah.
Bring that drama. Throw some
I know.
shade.
I know what Eric's going to say.
Uh-oh.
Better than Frozen or not?
Oh yeah.
I agree.
It doesn't get as much attention as Frozen, but it's better.
Well, Frozen I don't think got immediate attention. I think it
No,
built
it
up.
didn't. It didn't. It was the internet and that freak snowstorm that we had.
Yeah. So you
That's
never
all.
know.
I don't know, actually. I'm kind of torn with that. I think
Really?
this is better from like a story perspective, but there was no risks in this movie.
Okay,
Whereas I think
that's
Frozen took, like, you didn't really see that coming that much. What happened at the end of Frozen? So I think it's kind of, it balances out.
That's
Okay,
true.
can I just say,
Yeah.
I didn't get the full effect of the not seeing what happened at the end of Frozen because I just was like, everybody's talking about this movie and I don't know what it's about, so I read the summary on Wikipedia, and then at the end, so I was just like, oh, okay, that's what happens. And so I was never
Gotcha.
like that watching the movie, oh, shocked, like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming moment.
That's kind of hard. I'd say I knew it was going to happen because I knew Hans was bad. I read it in the picture book at Walt Disney World before it came out. But I didn't know the sisterly love thing was going to happen. So that surprised me.
Yeah, that's what I really liked about it, really.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to talk about our Zip-A-Dee-Doo-Dah moments, what we liked best during the movie. Now that's, let me think about that. I'd probably have to say, end credits. End credits, after credit sequence, I can't. It's just, if you know, like, if you're a big comic book fan like me, it's too good. Because you're like, no way are they, it's too good. And I guess another part that I thought was kind of funny was when his brother runs into the building when it's on fire, and he immediately after running in there, it just explodes. Like, immediately, I was like, your death was completely avoidable.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, by the way, more trivia. In every Marvel Comics movie, Stan Lee, who was the writer of all of the comics, is put somewhere in the movie, and he was the voice of Fred's father at the end.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
If you're in the Fantastic Four movie, the very first one, he was like this old guy that when they came back to the building, he said, "Oh, welcome back, it's good to see you," and he just walks away. That's Stan Lee.
He's like the door guy.
Yeah, he's the door guy.
He's
Yeah,
the door guy.
people
I've
also
never
might
seen
notice remember him from being in The Big Bang Theory, one episode of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably where most people see
Spider-Man.
it from.
He's in like every Marvel movie.
Yeah, he's
somehow.
literally-
Spider-Man, he's in there somewhere. I forget where though.
He's when
Well, he's
Lizard
like the
and
janitor that was.
Yeah. When
Where is it?
Lizard and Spidey are like fighting, they're like and they go in the library and he's
Oh.
cleaning the library.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're like fighting
Yeah.
in the background. He's just like doop-a-doop-a. It's like the best one. It's the best cameo.
That was good. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
No, you
Alright.
can
Okay,
go.
go
You
ahead.
can go, Rachel.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, my favorite moment was probably when they got to Fred's house. I saw so many like hidden Disney things there. It was hard to contain myself.
Yep.
Gosh, I'm such a terrible moviegoer. I didn't see any of these things.
Oh, it's there. Like I got.
I didn't stay till the
Yeah,
end.
like
Not even.
when Honey Lemon is using like her flamethrower thing, like at the very beginning where she's like, "Hey, look at this," and the flamethrower there's like a little dragon on it, and it's a Dragon Ball reference. I was like, "Yes!"
Oh.
Oh,
Yes!
I never saw that.
So many references to little things. I just thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious because they had he had a Stitch pillow on his bed. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Really?
Yep.
it's Stitch.
There's like
Gosh.
the Power Rangers masks on the wall and stuff. I was like,
I
Oh,
did see
really?
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that, yeah.
they were everywhere. I was like, yes.
Very nice. All right, very
I was
nice.
surprised they didn't make any like throwback to any of the comics that when he was handing out the comics for them to read
Yeah.
for the antagonist. I was just like, okay, you could have put something in there.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Like something
like, you
leading
could've
up to Iron Man. Or...
Yeah, you could put legitimate Marvel comics in there. I thought that was weird.
Oh, they could have.
Yeah, it's like no Thor, no Iron Man. Oh, fuck.
Wonder if there were any where the hidden Mickey was.
Ooh, that's a good question.
There's just, I saw a couple heads, a couple different places. Like I saw one on one of the flying fish
Yeah.
Really?
when they were sitting on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right, your turn, Eric.
I would say when the masked man reveals himself.
Yeah.
That's
The
my
part-
favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Very
Alright.
nice. Mine's gonna be cliche, but I gotta say it. I love the part where Baymax, spoiler, gives his life for Hero, and Hero says, "I am satisfied with my care." Like, I love that line so much, and I feel like that is a big reason why I really love this movie. Like, just that line, I feel like Oh, it's so good. I love
Oh,
it.
that's so true.
So, yeah, I know it's like the one a lot of people would just go to say first, but I can't think of anything else that really topped that for me. So,
Alright.
yeah. But also, I forgot to bring this up for you guys. I hope I'm not being too cynical about this, but did anybody else think that Hero's first flight with Baymax was a ripoff of How to Train Your Dragon?
Maybe.
No, because that's
No.
kind of how they all are. Like, every hero's first
Okay.
flight is that. If you saw Iron Man 1, it's that. Like, it's they always do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't go well the first time.
Yeah.
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 I'll trust you on
Yeah.
that. I'll trust you, okay.
Or if you
Very
or
nice.
Man of Steel, same thing. It's just when you learn that you
That's
can
true.
fly, it's just awesome. Like when you're suddenly like, I can fly, yeah,
No.
like you know.
Harry Potter 3 when Harry's flying on Buckbeak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like that scene, but whatever.
He starts
good-
he starts
Good
screaming.
example. I know. I remember when I first saw that when I was younger. I was like, "What the heck? What?"
My cousin and I used to always make fun of that. Whoa!
Did you see
He's, like,
Daniel
screaming.
Radcliffe rapping?
Yes, I did
Yeah.
see that.
Mm.
Freaking awesome. But anyway,
He has a beard now.
Yeah.
he looks good. I think. I really do. He looks healthy.
He looks good in horns, but then
I never
without the
saw
horns,
that.
the beard is just a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys ready for our Coliseum Games?
Oh yes.
Let's do it.
Today, we're going to be playing, sort of playing, but not really playing to the rules, a game called Split Decision. Basically, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to read you what the card says. It says Britney Spears song or Sylvia Plath poem.
Oh dear, I'm not gonna get any of these.
Well, this is a test. So I'll go to JD first. Crystal Gazer, Britney Spears song or Sylvia Plath poem. And then he would guess.
Sylvia Ding poem.
You're right. Very good.
All right.
Why?
But
Wait,
this
how
is
do you
real.
write or not?
What's that?
What makes you right or not?
It says it on the card.
But what says whether it's right or not?
One's wrong.
So it's
Yeah,
just like pick one and you have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, you have 50-50 chance, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
essentially.
nothing that decides like what is right or what's wrong. It's just pick one and see if you're right.
I mean, there could be a deciding factor if you know the topic, but it's basically, if you don't know it, you're guessing. But that's the fun of it. So here's another one I'll read to you real quick that you probably heard on the radio, at least I have. Harry Potter character or hideous skin disease. So ready, I'm going to read one. Flavius Belby.
Oh, that's a
Oh, now I
hideous
see.
skin disease.
Skin disease, yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Harry Potter character.
Yes!
What Harry Potter character is that?
He's the one who, I don't know how to refer to him in the books, but in the movies, he's in the sixth one. He's the actor who died, but his character's eating all the ice cream at the Slug Club.
Oh.
And Slughorn's like, and what about your parents, Belby? He's like, well,
Oh.
my parents.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
That was his actual noise.
So, yeah. So does everybody get the game?
Okay, I get
Hi.
it now.
Yep.
Okay. So here's the first one. Genius inventor or superhero secret identity. I feel this could be a very easy one for some of you. So we're going to start with JD again.
Yeah, all right.
Gordon.
That's the comic book person. That's it.
Yeah, well. There's 3 on here, so you each get a different one.
Alright.
Gordon Gould.
And this is what or what?
Genius inventor or superhero secret identity.
I know. I think I
Genius
know that.
inventor?
You are correct,
Yeah, I was
sir.
gonna say that. What did he
Yeah.
invent?
He was one of the inventors of the laser.
Okay, yeah, I had heard that name.
Right.
before.
Now, Rachel. Richard Drew. Genius inventor or superhero secret identity.
I'm gonna go with genius inventor.
You are correct. Drew invented masking tape while working for 3M. Don't know what that is.
Masking tape. It's like
Yeah.
the blue tape.
It's
3M?
No, 3M is a tape company.
Yeah, it's a tape company.
Oh, okay. I learn new things every day. Now, Eric, you're next, but let me tell you that just because the first 2 were genius inventor doesn't mean the last one won't be. I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's going to mess me up even more.
I'm not trying to mess you up. I'm just saying, like, don't say the other one just because, oh, the first two were that. Okay?
Okay, let's do this.
Steve Rogers. Genius inventor or superhero secret identity?
Well, actually, that was a pitcher for the Montreal Expos, but in this context, that's true. Go look him up. I'm gonna go. It's not Mr. Rogers because his name is Fred. I'm gonna go with genius inventor.
Oh,
Nope.
no. See, you know why? I didn't do this on purpose. Because JD and Rachel... Rachel, would you have gotten that?
Oh, no.
Okay, well, I know
No?
JD knew, right?
What superhero is
Sorry.
that?
No.
What is it? Steve
Better
Rogers,
known as
right?
Captain America.
I thought that. I
like
thought that was
Captain
gonna
America.
be. Yeah.
But I wouldn't have gotten it either. Because I don't know Captain America.
Well, now
Steve
you do.
Rogers,
It's played
yeah,
by
he's the
Curious
pitcher of the
Evans.
Montreal.
His name's Steve Rogers.
I do want to see the Winter Soldier.
It's really good.
You haven't
It
seen that
sounds
yet?
good. No, I haven't seen any. Guys, I will, like, promise.
It's my-
But I gotta watch Jurassic Park first.
It's my favorite Marvel movie, so you have to see that one.
Really?
Yeah, that's my
I want to
favorite.
see it. It sounds really good.
It was. It was excellent.
Captain
All right.
America or the Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to start with Rachel this time. Rachel,
Okay.
martial art or delicious noodle dish?
Oh.
Delicious.
Did I say that right? Delicious
is.
noodle dish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The first one. Mi goreng.
Oh, these
That's
are
a
hard.
martial arts.
It is a
Move.
delicious noodle dish.
Yeah, that sounds
Really?
like a delicious
Yeah.
dish.
It's a wildly popular dish in Indonesia.
I would
Brush
never
up on my
guess.
Indonesian food.
All right, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Jajang mian.
Martial art.
Delicious noodle
Oh,
dish.
my God.
This is a challenging one. This is a northern Chinese dish of pork and wheat noodles.
Oh, that sounds so good.
See, these are all going to be Asian sounding. I thought some of them were going to be Italian, but they're not.
No.
Rigatoni, is that a noodle or is that a martial art?
Yo, chicken
That was
Alfredo,
good.
martial arts. Yeah, you're right.
That's
Totally.
hilarious. Okay. JD.
All right.
Muay Thai.
Oh,
That's martial art.
Yeah, I guess that was
Yeah,
easy, but
like-
hey, you know what? It's on the card. I just read the card,
Oh,
so.
like yo, Muay Thai.
All right.
Let's go.
Next one, let's see. Which one shall I choose? Okay. I'll choose, electric guitar effect or fictional robot.
Oh, that's a different.
These are interesting. Oh, I almost dropped the card. Okay. Eric, we'll start with you. Flanger. Or flanger.
I'm going to say guitar effect.
You are right.
Yes, yeah.
You can hear the pedal work in Heart's Barracuda or Jimi Hendrix' Electric Ladyland. I don't know either of those songs, but I will listen to them.
Good.
I might know the Heart
Electric
one.
Lady. No, that's not how the song actually goes. I just made that up.
All right. JD. Bender.
And what are the two choices?
Election, haha. Electric guitar effect or fictional robot.
Fictional robot.
You are correct. He's from Futurama.
Yeah, I was like, Ben,
Yeah.
my boy.
By the way, voiced by Billy West, otherwise known as the original Doug Funny.
Bender's John DiMaggio. He's somebody
Oh,
else.
really?
Yeah, Fry.
Billy
is
West does
Billy
everybody else now.
Yeah, he's Fry and the Professor and Zoidberg. Yeah, everybody else.
Oh.
The same guy voiced Doug Funny and Roger Klotz.
Yeah.
Putting that out
Oh,
there.
that's cool.
Same guy.
I could see that, actually. All right, Rachel.
Yeah.
Tick-tock. Electric guitar effect or fictional robot.
For some reason that sounds like a fictional robot.
Yeah.
And you would be correct.
Yeah, I was like,
What's
wait a
that
minute.
from?
It's from one of the Wizard of Oz sequels by Ella
Yeah, you're
Frank
right.
Baum.
It's
Ozma of Oz.
Return to Oz.
Ozma of Oz.
Oh, I
That's
only
what.
know-
Maybe that's the first one it's featured in, Ozma of Oz, but it might be in the one you just said. I don't know. This is the last one, okay?
Hey,
Won the Oscar for Best Picture, or was nominated for Best Picture and lost. All right.
Mhm.
All right, JD.
okay.
The Departed.
Ooh. And what are the categories? It's
Oh, I know this. Yeah.
Won the Oscar for Best Picture,
okay.
or was nominated for Best Picture but lost.
So it's either did it win it or didn't it win it?
Ooh,
Essentially.
okay. The Departed. I want to say it won it.
Yeah.
You would be correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I was like, The
one.
Departed sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it won in 2006.
Oh, okay. So it's recent, kind of recent.
All right, Rachel.
I'm ready.
Okay. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh yeah, I know. This.
I'm going to say it lost.
Yeah.
You would be correct. It was nominated but lost.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That was in 2000.
Yeah.
It was an Ang Lee film and lost to Gladiator.
Yep. Yep. I remember that. Feel old now.
I know.
I was like,
I've never even heard of that movie, so
never heard of Crouching
Gladiator.
Tiger Dragon?
it sounds like vaguely familiar.
You
but
should. Yeah, if you went back, you should know. Everybody's talking about
Okay.
that.
I'll have to look it up
Yeah.
then. But then again, I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
I was really into Little Mermaid too.
Yeah,
So.
you're right.
Okay, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yes, that won it.
Surprisingly, no.
Oh, it did. I
Really?
thought
It
that
lost.
really
Wow.
did.
Shakespeare in Love won the top honor in 1998.
Black Beauty won in 1999.
Really?
I think so.
I didn't know.
Something like that.
I'm gonna end it there, but that was our game.
That was legit.
Titanic didn't win
Fun
it in
game.
98?
Split decision.
I thought
don't-
Titanic was 97.
No.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
97.
it's
Oh, but it did
Leonardo
win.
DiCaprio still didn't win an Oscar.
Poor guy.
Okay.
Don't win an Oscar for being good looking. Don't.
Oh.
Not that I'm
Or good
judging whether
acting.
he's good looking or not.
I think you did. Nothing wrong with that, but you did.
No, nothing wrong with that. That was okay.
It's all good.
All right. So that ends our episode for today about Big Hero 6. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we had a fun time.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen Big Hero 6, you've probably been spoiled majorly listening to this.
You know.
But see it anyway.
That's right. And hound Disney for an Incredibles Big Hero 6 crossover. Let's make it happen.
Dude.
It'd be awesome.
JD, you just opened many possibilities.
That's right.
Oh,
It'd be
my
awesome.
mind is blown.
Yeah.
Gosh. That's what this podcast does. It blows your mind.
That's right.
So, next month, in the holiday spirit, we'll be talking about Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Ooh, I love this one.
Yeah.
I love it too. So,
Oh, yeah.
be sure to watch that and get pumped for that.
Hype, hype, hype.
Hype, hype, hype.
Hype. Okay. Now.
That's good.
All right. Now, you can find us if you want to hear more of us, or want to see our pretty faces or what have you. You can go to www.talkmagictome.net. There you can find all of our social media like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, all those sources that people use, and you can go there to find the links to listen to our show like iTunes or Podomatic or YouTube, and all of our episodes are on YouTube, so you can head there and make sure you don't miss a second of Talk Magic to Me. You can also contact us via our contact page on our website. You can also write us or leave us a voice message that could be played on the show if you want. That'd be cool. Haven't had any yet,
That'd be
but
awesome.
we're hoping it'll be one of you.
Come on,
Maybe.
guys.
Yeah.
And you can also check out Danielle and I's recent playthrough of Minecraft on the MC Magic server. We were talking about different discussional topics that we don't have enough time to talk about on the show. Our YouTube channel is TMTM Plays Games, but they're also posted on the Talk Magic to Me website. We also stream upon occasion. We haven't gotten into too much streaming yet, but hope to get into it very soon. And maybe we'll see some games from the boys, maybe.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Which will be awesome.
If you'd like, I can do one where I play the Lion King Super Nintendo game and I get really mad at it. That'll be entertaining.
Please do it.
Oh, yes.
Please do it.
We love Rage.
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to beat it. I'm just telling you that right now.
That's okay.
You can do
Rage
it.
quits are fun to watch, too.
It's true.
Whatever.
It totally is. And this is really fun because like Rachel said, we'll be talking about more topics that don't get to be talked about on here about Disney, and even other topics.
Good.
Like what's going on in the world. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Ebola.
Maybe
Ebola.
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 Have you guys seen the hashtag Disney Ebola?
What?
Yeah.
What is that?
There's like the picture of the Ebola virus, and then the top part of it looks like a Mickey head. And then there's a
Oh.
caption to it that says, "Hi, I'm Ebola, and you're watching Disney Channel."
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, that
It's
is good.
hilarious.
Wow.
I want to find it.
Anyway, we might not be talking about Ebola, but we might be talking about that specifically.
Oh,
So
yeah.
be sure to listen. It's a fun time. And as always, I always say this in the show, be sure to rate and review us on iTunes with 5 stars, because when you wish upon 5 stars, all your dreams come true in the form of this podcast.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
In
I wish
the
for
form
many things
of this
in the form of
podcast.
You're
this podcast.
such a liar.
You know, if you look at the Disney movies, you can easily say they're liars, so really,
No.
you know...
No. My dreams
Yeah.
came true when I saw those movies.
Yeah, they told me
No,
when you
but-
wish upon a star, your dreams will come true, and they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give me that crap. Nobody supports me. God. But no, no. If you, I mean, in all seriousness, rate us with 5 stars. Your dreams might not completely come true, but you know, you might be like, oh, I want them to talk about Brave, and then all of a sudden, a few months later, Brave comes up, and you're like, wow, I dreamed this, and it came
Or you-
true.
You know, you say something, and we'll just say it on the podcast, and then you'll be mentioned, and you should feel happy.
Exactly. Yeah, you write to us, it'll be on the show.
That could work.
Heck yeah.
You wished it.
Yeah.
There you go. But by rating our show, it provides information to iTunes, and iTunes will take it and spit it back out so listeners can see us in related searches. If they listen to another Disney podcast, our podcast will show up, and they can, in turn, come and discover our podcast. So really, it's just a way of, you know, networking.
No fooling.
Yeah. Let's network.
Wow.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And be sure to check out the forums to interact even more with us and each other to discuss the wonderful world of Disney.
Yes.
Blowing my mind, man.
Please. Blowing my
We love
mind,
talking
too.
about things.
We really do.
Quick story before we go. There's this
All
guy,
right.
I'm going to put in a plug for this guy on YouTube by the name of Adam the Woo. And what he does is he investigates and shows places or things that are usually closed off to the public and that are abandoned. So he went into the famously abandoned River Country Water Park at Disney World, where the original water park before Blizzard Beach, before Typhoon Lagoon. It was closed down after 2001, but they never did anything with it. They just left it there, and so about 2 or 3 years ago, he snuck into it. It's right near Wilderness Lodge, and he took his camera around and he showed what it looked like now, and that's all on YouTube. You should everybody go and watch that. It's a really eerie, very interesting experience.
Can you send me that link? I'll put it in the
Yes,
show
I
notes.
can.
Okay.
So the thing that he showed recently that I thought was really interesting was there was a community, living community that was built on the Disney property called Celebrations. And that's the name of this community that people live at. And right at and this was near Halloween when I was researching this and saw his video about it. Right at the front of the whole complex was a lake. There was no barrier in front of the lake, and at night, a lot of times it's very difficult to see. So the people that were coming in off of the interstate, they would mistakenly, there were several crashes where cars went right at full speed coming off of the interstate. They didn't know the road was turning because they couldn't see the lake, and so they went right into the lake and people died, and they've recovered cars and bodies out of the lake. And so there are reports and stories that that lake is actually haunted, and that people have walked around there at night and heard voices, have heard people swimming, and they didn't see anything, and stuff like that. So this guy went to the lake, what it looks like now, and he went out on a boat in it and at night, and it was really creepy. And what they did was they put up a big barrier in front of it that was a sign that says Celebration, so that you can't drive through it. But the lake is still behind. It's called Celebration Dead Man's Lake or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's right on the Disney property.
I didn't know about the lake story, but I know that they have
Yeah.
instead of like regular electric poles, they're all Disney heads, and it's adorable.
Yeah. I knew about that.
Well then.
and with that note, and on that note,
Have a good night, everybody.
Yes.
Sleep well.
that basically ends our show.
Thanks for that nightmare
hope-
fuel.
I know, yeah. Don't have nightmares, guys, please. And if you do, write about
Don't
it
blame
on our
us.
forums.
Ah!
Ooh,
We'll
I
talk
see what
about
you
it,
did there.
guys. Let's have a group therapy session. Come on.
Shameless
Come on.
plug is shameless.
Anyway, you can't see my eyes.
Yeah, if you plug Shameless, is that a shameless plug, like the show Shameless?
I wish, but no.
It's not a shameless plug.
Oh, the Shameless is so good.
If you plug that show, it would be called, oh, this is a shameless plug.
I see
A
what you did
shameless plug.
Ah.
there. You got me.
Anyway.
I'm gonna go die now, excuse me.
Yeah. Gonna go die now. What?
In the lake.
Yep, in that lake. Ah!
Weren't you
full
listening?
circle.
Weren't you listening?
Full circle.
Oh, and that was full circle. Wow. So from all of us at Talk Magic to Me, hope you had a nice time listening. I'm Danielle.
I'm Prince Eric.
DJ Jazzy Jeff JD signing out.
I'm Rachel. Have a great night, everybody.
We'll
Good
be
night,
here all
everyone.
week, folks.
We will.
We're here all month.
Yeah,
We're here 24 hours a day.
you're right.
Bye.
Bye. Sweet dreams.
Welcome, everybody, to Talk Magic to Me, the critical Disney discussion podcast that takes a deeper look at the wonderful world that is Disney. I'm one of your hosts, Danielle.
I'm Prince Eric.
DJ Jazzy Jeff
Rachel?
JD. Oh no, wait!
Whoa.
You go
Oh,
last!
no.
Wow. I didn't. That was not me that time.
It's been a month.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's a fun ride.
Like the ride though. It was fun.
Very nice. Thank you, Eric. Eric, just to let you know, your typing's really loud.
Sorry.
That's okay. But it might it might muffle your speech a little.
I'm like, what's happening over there?
Really? I didn't think it was that loud. I'm barely pressing
yes.
the keys.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. I don't know if you want to say what you said again, because it is pretty
Okay, I'll
loud.
say it again.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I was playing a game actually.
Wow.
I was hitting the button over and over again.
Multitasking.
I was playing
That explains
Battletoads.
Battletoads?
Ah,
It's an
bad.
old
That
the
sounds-
hardest NES game ever made.
Guess what I've been playing before you continue?
What?
Subway Surf? Have you ever heard of that?
No, I don't know what that is.
Subway servers?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that game.
It's amazing. It's free on the iPhone, and I'm guessing on Android as well. It's amazing. Download it
Best
today.
game ever.
All right. Go ahead, Eric.
Nice ad.
Because
That's
I
a really
didn't
good
see
one.
Brave in the theaters. I saw it on DVD and
Ah.
didn't like it at all. Can we
Yeah,
like not do that movie at all? Talk because I don't think we
we
could get enough
gotta.
to talk about.
We have to.
We gotta.
Yeah.
Eric, we gotta.
Get some good views for
You'll
that
be
one.
excited to know that I talk about it in my grub.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
There's like one thing I can say about it, and that's why it's not a good movie. It's too short and not enough happens in it. There's no development at all. It ends and you're like,
Hey.
really? That was it?
We will talk about it, and we will get into all your points, because I think you do bring up very good points about it.
Mhm.
But we will. we
Yeah,
will get
yeah.
but it might be a
thank
little
you.
while.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
one day.
You can cut that out.
All right.
Danielle, have you seen Bat Dad?
Yes, I love that.
When his
Dad.
one where he says, like the wife starts to drink something, and it's like, don't drink that, and she's like, oh my, it has artificial sweetener.
I like the one where he's playing bingo or something or his kids singing bingo,
Yeah.
and he's like, and bingo was his name. And he's like,
Where he's
Dad.
like the son's like, Dad, can we do this? And he's like, say please, and the kid's like, please.
Yeah, Bad Dad's hilarious.
Bad
I
Dad's
just
great.
heard of him, so.
Oh my god.
Wow. Behind the
I like
the times,
old Batman. That's the only Batman I like.
Well, Rachel.
It's Bat
I
Dad.
didn't even. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, Rachel.
Everyone
Look
loves
into
Batman.
my eyes.
Everybody.
What? Okay. If we're gonna look into each other's eyes, I can give you this look for not staying for the after credit scene.
All right, okay. Like, hey, after credits, like, or how long? Like a minute. 3
Look.
Batman movies.
Since Iron Man 1, since 2008, you always stay at the end of any movie. Doesn't matter
I'm not gonna
what
lie,
it is.
I don't like Iron Man. I didn't like Iron Man. I saw it one time, and I don't remember anything from it. That's how
Really?
less non-impact it had on me.
My God, I don't even understand how that's possible.
I just didn't like. I don't like Iron Man.
That movie's so good. I'm not a big Iron Man fan either, but I love the movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it either, so.
It's Robert Downey Jr.
Exactly.
It's just perfect all by itself.
It is.
I have a feeling I
I'd
might
rather
be with
watch.
Eric.
I'd rather watch Due Date.
Due Date?
Get out of here.
No, Due Date's
All
a good.
right.
That's a funny movie. It's Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis.
You
What?
stop. Even though it
No,
wasn't-
Have you
okay.
ever seen that?
Eric, I agree
Yeah, I
with you
did.
that
I did,
I
actually.
probably would not like Iron Man that much, but I don't think I'd like Due Date better.
Have you ever
You'd
seen
like,
Due Date?
you would like Iron
No.
Man, I think.
You've never
You
seen
would.
Due Date? It's like
Nah.
I did.
he's
It's pretty-
trying to
it's
get
pretty
home
okay.
to his wife. Robert Downey Jr. is trying to get home to his wife, and he's trying to go on a plane, and he ends up getting kicked off the plane, so he has to drive cross country, and he ends up having to do it with this like real idiot guy that's Zach Galifianakis. It's like trying to be a waiter, not a waiter, an actor. And the guy's like such an idiot, and like a bunch of funny stuff happens to them, and
Is it
Oh
like,
wait, wasn't that a remake of an old movie?
I
I
think
don't
you're thinking
think
of
so.
21 Jump Street. Are you
that was
thinking
with
of
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Those movies are funny.
I don't like those movies.
You don't like
Due Date
those?
was just on
Oh my
TV the other
God.
day.
Those
I-
are funny.
It's like super bad. I don't like super bad.
I love Superbad.
I don't like
It's not-
Pineapple Express.
They're better
Superbad is
written
too much
than
of a
that.
guy movie.
Yeah, they're better written than that, though.
Okay, I'll take your word for that
Yeah.
one.
I mean,
I
have
just-
you seen?
I just
Did you
laugh
see
at
the Lego
that.
movie?
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
I've seen that. I didn't really like the Lego
Amazing.
movie.
Because it's written by the same guys, 21 Jump Street. So I'm like, I
Oh,
know
see.
they can
I
actually
didn't really
write.
like the Lego
so.
movie.
What? No? Oh man,
I
love
got
the
so
Lego movie.
random. It was like, did a 5-year-old write this? Like,
That's the point. It's supposed
I know
to be
that's
random.
the point, but that's what I thought. Princess
I-
blah blah blah.
So many
blah, blah,
references.
and-
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen it, guys. So
you gotta see Lego movie. You do.
it's on my
I watched
list.
Do it.
We'll see. Anyway, that after
Right?
that
It's just,
tangent.
you can't.
Yeah,
you
we ended
can't
up on the
fight
Lego
people on
movie.
opinions on movies. You'll be here all day.
Seriously.
Can't
Yeah.
do it.
I don't care. I don't need your love.
Spoken like
Alright.
a true woman.
I know, right? It's amazing. Wow. Gosh.
Not saying that in a bad way, more like a woman, like
Yeah, but like, what would a true woman speak like?
Well,
she
you
knows
just
what
heard
she
it.
wants.
You
She
just
knows
heard
what
it.
she wants, and she
Wouldn't a
doesn't
true
take any
woman
crap.
not be the opposite, not knowing what she wants?
know.
No. Whoa. Whoa.
I didn't say that,
Stop.
ladies, for the record.
In the name of love.
It wasn't me. Just want to put that out there.
Just kidding. I'm gonna get such bad fan mail.
Because, we just get tons of fan mail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That's it. Post on
Write
our
to
forum.
us.
Okay.
Alright, sorry.
Direct
go
your
ahead.
anger at me. No, don't do that, please don't.
Go on the forums.
Too
No,
late.
don't. Don't encourage that.
Yeah.